conservatives are really, really angry, and they've decided to take it out on their coffee machines. Now, this is in response to several advertisers pulling out from Sean Hannity's show after he defended accused pedophile Roy Moore. Now, this, of course, is based on a recent New York Times expose in which Moore was found to have molested a 14-year-old girl when he was in his 30s, and that he was known all around the town of Gadsden for dating teen girls. Now, in response to that, of course, a lot of conservatives had decided to rally around Moore, and I'm not talking about the politicians. That's a different story. A lot of the voters actually have rallied around Moore, and again, a lot of Alabama politicians. Now, they've used excuses ranging from, yeah, but it was a consensual relationship, which again, you really can't, because 14 in that case, yes, the other girl's the 16-year-old, the 18-year-old, the 19-year-old, okay. In those situations, yes, there would be any sort of contact would be consensual in nature. Fine. But this was a 14-year-old. She is below Alabama's age of consent at the time, which was 16 years old. So there's that defense, shredded. Then they said, well, you know what? It was in the Bible, Mary and Joseph. Well, you know, Mary was a virgin. The whole thing about the virgin birth kind of destroys that narrative. Because if it's a virgin birth, then it means that Joseph never freaking touched her. So, again, that's a super weird defense, but they're actually using that as a defense of Roy Moore. And then the next one, of course, is, well, yeah, but he had his mother's her mother's permission. And? Okay. Of course, other defenses that I've heard is, well, they're lying. These women, who we don't believe at all, are working for the Democrats. Really? A lot of these accusers also have voted for Republicans in the past, and many of them actually voted for Trump last election. So these people are conservative. But it turns out that, hey, guess what? Conservatives can be victims of other conservatives. I know, it's a strange thing, right? Now, of course, Sean Hannity goes on his show, and he's defending Roy Moore, of course, despite a lot of Republican politicians that are now distancing themselves from him. And because of that, Sean Hannity's show is starting to lose sponsors. Now, that's interesting. According to USA Today, Keurig, Realtor.com, 23andMe, Eloquii, and Nature's Bounty all pulled their ads from Hannity's television show. Now, apparently, that was enough to piss off lots and lots of conservatives. So, let me kind of lay this out first. Let me give some context to the situation. So, there's a Republican that's running for Senate in Alabama who has a history of dating teen girls. He was known for it, and there's rumor that he was actually banned from a mall from constantly harassing some of the teen girl shoppers there. So, all that, right? One of these accusers happened to be underage at the time, where he had undressed her and tried to get her to touch his junk. Okay? Very creepy. Okay. Now, this comes out, and Hannity's like, how dare you criticize an alleged pedophile? Wait, aren't you the guys that talked about Pizzagate? I mean, look, yes, I realize that was more pushed a little bit more by Alex Jones, but I thought you guys wanted to protect the kids. You want to protect the kids against the pedophiles, which you think are all the transgender people. Well, this statement from Cumberland County GOP Chairman William Blocker kind of says it all. He said, quote, "There's no option to support Doug Jones, the Democratic nominee. When you do that, you are supporting the entire Democrat Party." Basically, he's saying, look, I'd rather support an alleged pedophile over a Democrat. That's pretty bad. And now it's been shown that they would rather apparently break their stuff than to take a stand against this same alleged pedophile. On Twitter, actually, many have used the hashtag boycott Keurig. And some even posted videos of themselves smashing their Keurig machines. I want to show you that in this compilation, which is awesome.
Now it's always important to wear protective lenses anytime you're training like this. And you really can't hit golf balls in an enclosed environment like this, so I believe this will work just fine. Now, first thing you want to do is set up your ball, get a nice wide stance. Get a good wide stance, take a firm grip, and you want a good full body turn, one piece takeaway so that you can really crush this thing. Now here we go. Let's see what we can do with this thing.
Piece of shit.
Wait.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh boy.
I can't help it. The slow-mo always gets me. I'm super entertained. Look, I own a Keurig too, but I'm super entertained at smashing things. And I'm also super entertained at how dumb this is, right? Dude, you already bought the machine. You paid for it. They already have your money. They've already made money off of you. And now you're like, oh yeah? I'll show you. I'll smash my coffee machine. Whap. Can I get some coffee? You just broke your coffee maker. Oh, shit. Dumbass. Look, even if you hate Keurig right now, and look, there's a lot of progressives out there that are like, hey man, look, we don't like Keurig either because the pods are so incredibly wasteful. So we're not going to use a Keurig machine. They're not out there smashing it. No, what you could do is that, like, if you really want to hurt Keurig, just don't buy a new one. Which I guess this is what they'll do. But hey, go ahead. Waste your money. Buy one Keurig and smash it. Buy 10 Keurigs and smash them. You show those liberals. You show them. You show them. Super amused. Now look, one of the tweets even said, liberals are offended by this video of a Keurig being thrown off a building. I showed you that one. Please retweet to offend a liberal. I'm actually super entertained. I think it's hilarious that you're destroying your own stuff, all in an effort to defend an alleged pedophile. This is the Republican Party. And they have finally completely outed themselves as the bottom of the barrel. Now, again, there's one more hilarious circumstance, or a coincidence here, that I actually mentioned earlier. Is the fact that Keurigs are really bad for the environment. The pods add to a lot of waste, right? A lot of the pods end up in these landfills. By smashing your Keurig and no longer doing Keurig K-Cups, you've actually helped save the environment. The final wonderful irony. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.